And we are live.
Okay, Succession.
Spoilers. Incoming.
Get the fuck out if you haven't seen Succession.
What up, everybody?
Yo! Yo.
What is up?
What is up, my dudes? Welcome, regs, bros of all sorts. What the fuck is up?
We're getting questions. How was it? Well, if you didn't watch tonight's episode, we recommend you not watching this tell-all.
Yeah.
Is this a tell-all? What is this?
This is not a tell-all. This is a what the fuck did we just watch recap.
This is After Hours.
This is Succession After Hours. Let's fucking go. I love all the regs shouting each other out in the comments. I love when you guys find each other in the wild. It's my favorite.
It's incredible.
What is up? How's everyone doing? We are,
What did we think of that episode? We haven't talked about it yet.
Should we check in with each other first? Like, how are you, James?
Oh, just been good hanging out with you all day. How are you doing?
What better way to spend your day, right?
I completely agree. That's why I spend my day that way.
Someone just said if you didn't watch, fuck off. That's 1,000%.
If you're in here now and you didn't watch Succession, for your own good, fuck off.
Get out.
Fuck off.
Little quick update. We are good, tired. We flew back from East Coast last night, and that's us. That's our update. So, you got any other updates?
No, let's jump
dive
into
in.
it. Let's jump into it.
Holy shit. I mean, I'd say that the beginning scene and the last scene were the most, to me. What do you think?
Yes.
You
right.
forgot?
So much happened.
Guys,
I forgot how
Shiv is pregnant.
Got that phone call.
Shiv is fucking pregnant. With Womsgans babies?
Who knows? Yeah, no, it has to be.
It has to be. What do we think? Drop in the comments. Do we think Shiv is pregnant with Tom's baby? I think it has to be.
Yeah.
Because also, all of the loaded looks she was giving him.
So many of them.
Oh, I totally think so. Someone said 20 weeks. So, what is that? I mean, when's the last time they fucked? I have no idea.
Yeah, I mean, that seems reasonable. 20 weeks ago.
Oh! Someone said, but she tripped and fell. Miss Carrie? That is interesting because I was like, oh, that trip was a little out of the blue. And I was like, oh, I get it. She's so overwhelmed. But, I didn't even think about that tying back to the pregnancy.
Yeah, I hope that isn't the case, obviously. But I don't know if that moment was meant for that. You think that's what it was?
See, this is why I love doing this. Because, honestly, I hope you guys don't come to us for all the answers. Because tonight we have a couple of questions for you guys.
Yeah, tonight it's on you guys to fill us in.
Okay, so some people are saying Miss Carrie. Some people are saying no. We're fine. Interesting. I don't.
Gams, nice.
In my heart of hearts, I don't think she miscarried, but we'll see. And do you think she's gonna tell Tom? I think she has to.
Yeah, she's got to tell Tom. She's gonna, it's gonna come to a head where she's going to have to tell him. And does this mean they're going to get back together? We don't know. You said, I don't know if it was last time we did one.
I think the first episode we did this.
Yeah, you suggested that they were going to get back together.
Oh, wait, sorry. Just quickly, someone said, I don't think she's pregnant at all. It's just a regular OBGYN checkup. No, I think she's definitely pregnant. Because they said that it was we'll check back in at your next scan, which means baby scan. So I did that. Can we all confirm she's pregnant now?
Yeah, chime in on this. I think no
wrong answers except the wrong answers. Anyway, so yeah,
So overall, what did you think of it? Did you think it was a good episode?
I thought it was a great episode. I thought it was a fantastic episode. I was really nervous because obviously the last episode gutted me. Mm-hmm. It was my least favorite episode. I was crying.
Tears this one.
I don't know if you can even say tears. I was fucking full on sobbing. In the live, I was still tears. So I was really worried that it wasn't going to be as great as it was without Brian Cox, without Logan Roy, because so much of my favorite scenes were Logan.
But he is still a character in the show despite not being on screen. everything revolves around him.
Yeah, I think that they did a fantastic job at this next episode. I think they kind of like carried us through this past episode where it was like, okay, we're not like sobbing, it's the wake, like
we got some good laughs.
Now I thought that the writing was fucking incredible this episode. I just thought it was so grounded.
Yeah.
And all of the funny moments weren't too ridiculous. They were just like very grounded. Like Marcia. Can we talk about Marcia?
Welcome back.
Dude, fucking welcome back, Marcia.
Welcome back to the party. Convenient timing.
Dude,
to join the party.
I missed her. Like,
I did too. She's a great character.
I thought the actress is just she just holds such fucking power. But I thought one of the funniest moments was, well, there were a couple with Marcia, but when she was selling the apartment to Connor.
Dude, okay.
That was so good.
Fucking funny is this guy thinking that a $63 million apartment that could be rightfully his.
Right. Well,
you know, not rightfully, but
you thought she was going to do a good thing and be like, you could have it. Or
in real life, if Succession was real life.
Yeah.
A son could expect to inherit something like that.
Yeah.
And
she was just like, sure.
She's out here for the bag.
She's always been out here. She needs that money for shopping endlessly in France or wherever she was.
So let me ask you this: do you think she's sad that Logan's gone?
Marcia, I think that there's a loss there, but I don't think they talked intimately every night.
So you think she was lying?
I do think she was lying. What do you guys think? Do you think Marcia and Logan talked intimately every night? Also, I didn't get sex vibes from that. I got like best friend talk every night vibes.
Yeah, of course.
But we've seen her and we've seen him at night, and we've never seen them talk.
That's true. I mean, what makes this show so great is what they don't show you. I mean, the scenes that like you want to see.
Yeah.
They're gonna, keep it behind closed doors, if you will.
Okay, so it's totally unanimous that Marcia is lying. The regulars have weighed in that she's fucking lying. Okay.
I don't know. I don't think she's lying.
No, but I'm just saying. Everybody's saying Marcia's lying.
I know. Hot take here. I don't think she's lying. I think she's.
Damn! Everyone's like she's a villain. James, you're out on this
Everyone's
line.
a villain in this show. Everyone's a villain, but she has always stood by his side.
I totally agree. I do think there was love there, but I don't think they talked intimately every night. Like, I think that is a bit of an exaggeration.
I'm having PTSD with this question because back in season 1, I thought that she was a liar and she was a villain, and she was like, no, you can't go speak to your father. And all the kids are like, well, what the fuck? We want to go talk to our dad. She's like, no, you can't speak with him. It's under his wishes. And they're like, this lady's lying. She goes up. He grabs Shiv's tits, and like clearly he was not okay. And I was like, okay, so she wasn't lying, and she is,
protecting him.
Yeah.
But that was a different time, and I'd like to point out what everybody's saying is that he moved on with Carrie now, which brings us into a whole nother can of worms here. When Carrie walked in,
it's true.
We had to rewind and put the subtitles on for when she dropped her bag because we're like, okay, what the fuck did she just say?
Interesting choice by the sound department or whoever edited the episode to keep it really hush hush.
Yeah, you couldn't tell what she said.
But for those that didn't, what did they say?
She said she was whispering to Roman, who's so sweet. She was whispering to him like, we had plans to get married. We were going to get married, and he was going to like put some stuff in her name or something.
There was a paper upstairs that she needed to get.
Yeah, but like she was saying, he was making changes. Can you look into that? So that was really interesting. Okay. One, I thought the pills dropping out of the bag was interesting. I immediately was like, was that Viagra? But nobody looked at them. And what this wants me to bring to is the fucking piece of paper.
Yeah, let's talk about the piece of paper because we were very confused.
We have some questions. For you guys.
Maybe you guys can chime in. Maybe one of you can come on with us and explain it if you have a solid theory here.
Yeah. Don't be fucking around if you don't. Listen, if you don't know what happened, don't come on.
Yeah, no offense to the last guy who hopped on, but he didn't even watch Succession. Very nice guy, though. The paper. Now, when we first were introduced to some sort of paper, it was Frank and it was Carl, and they were like, what if we get rid of this, you know? And I was trying to figure out what it was, and there was a line that Carl said. He said, I'm not going to let some fucking princess ruin my island in Greece or whatever, right? Was the paper destroyed and then tampered with? Because then Jerry comes up and then they're like, we were maybe joking around about throwing it away. Did they fuck with the paper?
I don't think so. I think they were calling Kendall the little princess.
Got it.
I think, unless it was Carrie on the paper and then they fucked with the paper. But then I don't think they were saying, I think princess was Jerry, which I thought too.
Yeah.
I'm a little confused about the paper situation. Okay, some people think the princess was Kendall. Interesting. I feel like if Logan wanted to cross it... Okay, so, like, another question that we're talking about is, did he cross it off or did he underline it?
So, here's the thing. If they wanted to create, like, some sort of...
Sorry, real quick. Everyone's saying, I think the princess was Shiv now.
Well, okay, going back to the Carrie thing, she's like, there was a paper up there. There was a paper.
Right.
Okay, well, what if that paper was saying that it was Carrie that was going to do X, Y, and Z, and here were the demands?
Right.
Now, that paper that they showed, what fucking demands were on there once they showed it to Ken? You know, Greg had a question mark on it.
Yeah, what do you think that was?
If you were faking a paper from a senile old man, what a genius way to kind of throw off the beaten path. Greg in a pencil with a question mark.
Wait, guys, we're all so confused. Some people are saying it was definitely Shiv. Some people are saying it was Kendall. Some people are saying it's Carrie. Some people are saying it's Jerry. Who are they talking about with the princess? And then did they change the paper? Oh my god!
Or are we just all paranoid here? We don't know. I mean, we're getting a bunch of different.
Wait, this is true. Barbie said, but Logan didn't even want Carrie on air as an anchor. So, like, how could he trust her to, like, calling the shots?
Good point. Well, yeah. Well, it could have not been her, but maybe there was, what?
Sorry, someone said, did it say princess or princes? I think they said princess. Oh, my God. See, I'm very confused. And then if they did tamper with it, why would they go as far as to put Kendall and then underline it? Like, I think if they were to tamper with it, wouldn't they favor themselves a little more?
Yeah. I don't know. Well, what we do know is that it doesn't matter at this point because now we have both Kendall and our boy Roman running the ship, and it seems as if Shiv is getting fucked out of this, or at least that's what it feels like.
Let's not jump forward. Let's go back into that moment. That was one of my favorite scenes with Frank and Kendall. Who was it? Yes. Frank and Kendall.
Tender moment.
It was very just like beautifully done, and like he was like, my dad didn't love me, and he was like, he wanted it to be me, and in that moment, I was like, I gasped when they said it was Kendall. Like my jaw dropped.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was a good moment.
I thought that was amazing. And I was like, I'm going to be honest, when that happened, I was happy about it. I was like, you know what? Kendall deserves this. And then they had that discussion with Shiv, Kendall, and Roman. And I thought that was fucking a fantastic scene.
Yeah. I saw someone in there bring up the Kenny and Stewie scene where the two friends came back together.
Oh yeah, I liked that. I liked that.
Heartwarming.
It felt very season 1 Succession vibes without Logan, obviously.
Well, it's so funny. These characters, they'll just go back. Doesn't matter how many times they get fucked over by someone. Like, if it's in their best interest, they will always listen.
Yeah.
They will always have a listen.
Yeah.
And even Stewie, who's been burned by Ken in the past, he's back in. I love Stewie. I think he's a great charenter. I think he's a fucking
I don't really trust Stewie, but...
No, of course not. He's not a trustworthy guy.
Oh, I do. Okay, yeah. How do you feel about Shiv getting fucked out of that deal?
How do I feel about it?
Do you trust them when they were like, okay, like on Dad yesterday, like we all changed, we're, closer than ever. Do you trust them?
I mean, these guys they're all sharks at the end of the day. They're all sharks and snakes, and they've been proven in the past not to be trusted. And already at that amazing last scene Hugo and Kendall, he's already showing like I'm going behind my siblings' back.
Right.
Not gonna clue them in on what I'm trying to do here. So that just proved it right there.
Well, so in that scene, I did trust them. And maybe we should just trust Roman at this point because he's been the most trustworthy through everything. But I trusted both of them. And I thought it was really fucking shitty that she got written out. But I also saw their point of view of like, we want it to be us. The board's not going to go for us. But then they come in with Carolina and Hugo come in with like the PR stunt. And they're both like, no, another great fucking scene. And then Kendall turns into Logan right before our fucking eyes and just goes behind his back and then threatens him blackmails him with that trading, that insider trading.
This show is so beautifully written and how it was directed too. Kendall walking through the lobby in the beginning and Hugo's ripping his daughter a new one. Sorry, that's disgusting, but he's just on that phone call with her and you think that like Kenny's just blocking out the entire world.
Oh, that's so interesting. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, because Hugo's like, you're fucking me with a strap on right now.
Right.
You're fucking me.
And then he brought up the strap on.
He brought up the strap on at the end.
Also, this is what I noticed too. I think that bathroom that he made that decision in was how they opened the pilot in season 1 when it was like the magazine cover of Kendall and he was having that fucking breakdown in the bathroom. Because do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, when he like freaked out in the bathroom.
I think it was the same bathroom, which I thought that was fucking genius.
I think that bathroom was the apartment, Logan's apartment.
That was Logan's apartment.
No, because he entered the apartment, remember? So
what?
In the beginning of this episode, he enters his dad's place.
They were in Logan's place.
That first shot is him in a high tower, wherever the hell, with like
No, not the episode, the scene where he decides to go fuck everybody over when he's in the bathroom looking in the mirror and then he walks out.
Oh, good catch.
That was the same bathroom.
Good catch. That's sick.
Yeah.
That's sick as fuck.
Wow, we kind of just breezed through all of that.
How about Tom? Let's.
Tom
this episode. He was kind of Tom light.
I thought that Tom was very Mr. Darcy when he was proclaiming his love to Shiv on the stairwell.
Yeah, that was a sweet, tender moment.
Did it make you want Shiv and Tom to get back together?
Yes. Yeah, I like team Tom and Shiv, but I kind of like how Tom's just getting pushed around now. Again, like the whole excitement of Logan dying is seeing what happens to all of these characters without that anchor, right? And now Tom's getting ping-ponged.
Well, it's interesting. You're right. Tom manipulated Roman like that. Was that him manipulating Shiv? I don't think so, because like even when she fell, he calls her honey, and I do genuinely think he still loves her. And I think he feels on even terms now that he fucked her over. Like, I think he feels like, okay, we're on the same playing field now.
Yeah. Greg Snaky Greg.
Greg was hilarious this episode.
Just right on, giving Marcia a tall shoulder to cry on the entire episode.
When Carrie entered and he was like, oh, she's coming over here. That's so, what did he say, distasteful?
Yeah, something like that.
I thought that was so funny.
And it was off camera too, like you just hear him saying it. That was incredible.
There were a lot of great lines this episode, like when in the beginning when he was like, would anybody like to go take a look at the China?
Yep,
like,
that was a good one.
It was just it felt like a one-act play, like all in one location, which I loved.
Yeah, Willa walking around talking about how she's going to remodel the place.
Yeah, I do wonder what the Greg question mark meant, though.
I know. It's either nothing at all, just for some funny comedic relief of Greg being in that room, or it is something.
I couldn't imagine that Logan was saying, like, can Greg take over? Like, I just personally don't think that is a possibility.
That was a good scene.
I thought it was a great episode. I really did. Let's open it up to you guys. Do you have any other questions? Any other things you want to discuss?
Should we open the floor? Does anyone want to come on with us and discuss their thoughts about tonight's episode?
Yeah, feel free to come on in to discuss tonight's episode. People are loving Roman calling the dog Roof Roof.
That was good.
He's just like such a good actor, and he's always taking the first thing, and I love his improv.
Colin coming in and just them shitting on him for not knowing what to do with his hands was so good.
Oh yeah, that was really funny.
So fucking funny.
They portrayed like loss really well in like the tragedy sense, but then also how there's like comedic moments in these like really sad times always.
Yeah. He just off-duty Colin was pretty good.
The music changed. Did you notice that? I didn't. I noticed a lot of similar songs because I've listened to them so many times for editing Succession Talk. But I didn't notice any different songs. I only started watching this show so I can make sense of your Succession Talks. Thank you for the greatest gift ever. Wow.
Love you guys.
Thank you so much for watching Succession Talk and watching Succession. We are not doing a sketch tonight. We put out something else instead. We'll do a Succession Talk next week. Logan dying really rocked our world. We needed some time to like mourn and see what Succession Talk will turn into. Everyone's saying the closing music is new. Who do you think will succeed now? I think I like Roman and Kendall, and I like Kendall. I just like it all. I saw you at Target the other day. Who? I don't think either of us were at Target, actually. Unless it was in Connecticut. That would be fucking wild.
Were you at that Target?
We both were with August.
Oh, yeah. Who do we think?
Sorry, real quick. Someone said, can we acknowledge the Love is Blind reunion fail? Yes, I didn't get to watch it, but I heard that there was like a huge technical difficulty. I really hope that I could watch after like this live. That's what I'm going to go do.
Yeah, I'm going to probably turn on some basketball. Might go into...
Oh, you're not going to watch with me?
I don't know. We'll see.
Come on, playoffs. Your boy. Zach is your boy.
That's true. I saw someone in there saying that they want to talk more about Shiv. So what'd you think of Shiv this episode? Because she did have a tough time.
She's pregnant. She has nobody to turn to.
Yeah.
Her husband fucked her over. Her dad, who she loved so much, is dead, and nobody's on her side.
Nobody's pulling for her. So with that being said, it's like no one ever wants to give Shiv a chance, and every time she gets a chance, she gets fucked over by the guys.
Also, someone just said, do you think Logan faked his death? No. I think he's dead.
That's a good conspiracy, though.
As much as I'd love for him to be, if he just came out ready, I'd be stoked.
And then also the whole cast and crew just fucking with us, too.
That would be next level, but I don't think that's going to happen.
That would be smart, though, for a TV show to do.
I don't know if I would buy it. I'd be like, come on. All right, we have a request. Rachel Perry. Let's bring you in.
Bring her in.
Very excited to meet you. I still don't know how these things
Hot takes only.
Hot takes only. No, you can say whatever you want.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe I'm here with you guys. Y'all are
We're all here, baby.
No, I literally, so my friends and I have started a Succession. I should turn the light on. I look like I'm in a cave.
Amazing.
They literally, we started like a Succession group, and every time that we get together, I literally make them watch y'all's videos. I'm like, you have to. So we put them up on the TV, and now everybody's like sending them to each other. They're late to the party.
Okay.
But I'm like, one day you'll be a regular, like one day.
Incredible.
But I want you to know I'm out here. I'm spreading the gospel. We love you guys. We can't get enough.
I love you, Rachel. I know you're a big regular. I feel like we talk all the
time. This made my whole life. I was like, should I? I'm gonna do it. I'm hitting the button. I'm gonna talk to my best friend.
I love it.
It's scary live, like in your bedroom, like because it's just like, or like wherever you are. I know I've done it. You're like, I don't know these people. I don't know, but
no, I know you.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, yes, you know us.
You do all my shows, so I'm like, hello.
So what?
Yeah, no. This season, this episode, holy cow! And by the way, I also love that I can talk to you guys about it. I got a bunch of shit from all my friends from being like, you posted spoilers. And I'm like, guys, Sunday night. It's a wrap. You know me.
Here's the thing. People have commented, and I'll always do like a little spoiler, but then some people, I guess, just don't read it or it goes by too fast. And I'm like, if you haven't watched it, don't look at what I'm posting. Don't look at the Succession.
I'm not even opening up my Instagram.
Me
if
either.
I see a show and I know that there's spoilers out there, I'll immediately scroll by. It's like, why even change?
I told one of my friends, like, you should probably stay off the internet. And it was a problem.
Like, Logan Roy, like in the LA Times.
And listen,
you know?
I get it.
Yes,
some people
exactly.
work, you know, and they miss it every couple of days. But again,
that's their problem.
And we,
you know, it is how I feel. I'm sure if this gets like posted or whatever, people are going to be like, Rach, why? But like, yeah, like guys, you know me, I'm obsessed with Succession. I post about it just as much as you guys do, just not as great as you guys do. But I'm obsessed. People know, it's just like, stay away. Stay away. Unfollow me for a little bit.
So what did you think of tonight's episode?
Obviously, you know what's crazy? The thing that I think is so cool is we're essentially going to spend like 1 week with the Roys, you know? So I love that we're doing it all in real time, which is so cool.
It was like yesterday that Logan didn't even think of that. I'm obsessed. I listened to like 2 podcasts about it and all of the after content and everything, and they keep saying real time, and so I was like, oh, I wonder if we're gonna get them the next day. So I think that's just like freaking brilliant. I don't think I've ever seen a show like track so many characters in real time like that, so I think that's super special. And I mean, loser of the episode, Carrie, ripped my whole heart out seeing her like that. Like, I don't like Carrie, you know, but now I was like, oh god, her makeup on the floor, the powder spilling everywhere, pills. I felt so bad.
You thought she was onto something, and now she's just kind of getting reported out the back by Marcia.
It's sad. She was loser of the episode.
Cold.
I love that. I think we got to make that a new thing, loser of the episode.
It's from a podcast I listen to, so I'll have to give them credit. I can't think of the name of it right now, but they do winner and loser, and I was like, loser, definitely.
The niche after show podcast, so we can.
No one will. No. Wait, I have a question. Do you think this is like the hot take? Do you think Carrie was involved with Logan's death at all?
I don't know. It kind of, I mean, Tom killed me when he said that he was fishing his phone out of the toilet. I was dying. I was dying.
Oh, I was like, they just casually dropped that. And I was like,
bombs.
That was such important information.
Carl clogged it up.
Yeah. Oh, is that what he said?
He said Carl like eats steak and like fries. Like he said something about how he only eats like steak, frites, and bread or something.
Oh my god.
Which is brilliant. Tom, honestly, I think winner of the season in terms of like one-liners. Like when he killed Burberry in like 2 sentences. Ludicrously capacious bag.
Good. So good.
Yeah, and then Greg trying to jump in with the shaped dick, and he's just shut the fuck up.
Yeah, he's like, are you kidding me?
He's like, you're not a disgusting brother anymore. You're just disgusting. Go away. Yeah.
Another hot question of the night is, do you think that he underlined or crossed out Kendall as CEO?
Man, I was staring at it because HBO posted it, right? And so I was like, at first I was like, oh, it's giving underlined. And then looking at it, it kind of gives maybe crossed out, like Logan could have been like, you know, writing really fast.
I wonder how many drafts they went through to make the perfect underline.
I was totally thinking that. My favorite, though, is Roman just being like, oh, here he goes again with the paper. You know, Kendall's like fixated on the paper.
He's so much to him, and the kids are like, it's a fucking... And the fact that, like, this was for, like, the jail shit and, like, their fallout, which is really crazy.
So insane. It was such a good episode. I feel like Greg doing his Greg thing where he's trying to figure out how to be a barnacle on somebody else's boat. Just
the slipper.
Brilliant.
That's way of putting it.
Marcia, though, I mean, I was gobsmacked within the first, like, 2 minutes because we find out Shiv's pregnant. And you're like, oh my God. And then I love her not telling Tom and really leaning into like my body, my choice. Can't wait to find a lawyer.
Do you think she'll tell him?
I think it'll just like come out. She seems like she's like avoidant right now of a few things. Like she's got to find her footing with the kids. They push her out of the deal. She's like hopeful that the family isn't gonna like turn their back on her, but I kind of think they're gonna box her in to the point that she just like finds a way to like usurp them all and like run the world with her baby and
yeah,
totally.
I'm excited to see her scenes with Madsen coming up.
Oh yeah, they look like they're gonna have like snippets. Some sexual tension there.
Those look like some good scenes.
That would be nice,
right?
For all of us. Alexander Skarsgård has always been hot. Like, let's be serious. Like, True Blood. He'll never not be Eric Northman. You know, this is like fine with me. It's like an updated Eric Northman, and yeah, Shiv should do it for all of us. Honestly,
that is the best take of the night, and I totally agree. We all need this.
We need that for all of us. Eggs are $10 right now. Times are hard, so Shiv should really give us what we need.
The sexual tension with Skarsgård. I
totally 100%. Yeah, yeah. Her and her little baby. That'd be nice.
I totally. Well, thank you so much for hopping on, Rachel.
You guys are amazing. Can I take a selfie, please?
Oh,
don't, because this is although there's type all over my face, I don't care. I'm going to be like, the regular, I made it. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Love it. Y'all are the best. I love y'all. Love the Succession talk. I will be sharing it with everyone always. Please get more merch. My one request is, can we get bigger mugs? Because, I love to have, you know what I mean? If I'm going to spike my coffee, it needs to be, no, I'm just kidding. I couldn't spike my coffee.
That's exactly.
I'm so tired all the time. I need all the caffeine I can get. But yeah, can't wait. We need all the merch. We need all the talks, all the things. Y'all are the best.
Thank you.
Have a great night.
Thanks for.
Bye.
Thanks, Rachel.
Oh, well, wow. Go. Rachel, man. What a great reg.
Incredible audience.
Honestly, she could have just did like the better recap than us. I'm going to give that to her.
She was on point.
Winner of the podcast, Rachel. Losers, us.
Yeah, we'll hold the L. Incredible. Thank you for hopping on, and great takes.
Yeah, incredible. I really do hope that Shiv and Skarsgård have sex, and I agree. We all need that.
So that's our guest for the next episode. And I think she's probably going to do it to make Tom a little jealous too.
And I think she's going to do it to be like, brothers, I have something you don't.
Yeah, so. Roman can, exactly.
Yeah.
I think Roman can turn on
Rachel. All right, guys. Well, this has been a great night, and we'll see you next week. Thanks for after hoursing with us, and as always, fuck off. Yeah, we got it.